at 17. First round is in the books. Of their star power and support, that a guy who's 0-1 as a boxer and a guy that's 1-0 has sold out the Honda Center with over 18,000 in attendance. What a world we're living in, kids.
I love seeing it. These guys are UFC legends, and you know, it's amazing to see.
And again, I remember 2011 in San Diego when Jorge Masvidal challenged Gilbert Melendez for the Strikeforce lightweight title, falling short as he puts together a good combination on Diaz, and many of us thought that was it for Masvidal then. Here he is 13 years later, headlining this card and now starting to come back against Diaz. And of course, Diaz, that right eye with the scar tissue, it was busted up in their MMA fight thanks to the foot of Masvidal, but that's an area that you know Masvidal is going to target.
It is going to be damn near impossible to knock Nate Diaz out.
This is how it goes, right?
Diaz again in his MMA, the striking-centric attack, the high volume, the relentless pressure, the pace. Masvidal known for having a little more pop in his punches.
It's actually pretty impressive what Jake Paul was able to do with Nate. Nate is a very, very skilled boxer.
You know, we're seeing offense from Nate. I mean, in 2 rounds already, this second round even over, he's probably throwing more punches than he threw the entire fight against Jake Paul. You know what I mean? So there's the difference here. Midpoint
of the second round. In that opening round, according to CompuBox, Diaz credited with landing 15 of 77 punches. Masvidal 11 of 58. Diaz with the edge 5-0 in body shots. Nice right hand from Masvidal, and Masvidal goes to the body. He landed a nice left hook to the body in their MMA encounter, and you know he'll want to target downstairs as much as he goes headhunting.
Masvidal's being very smart with his punches. He's not punching as hard as he can. He's kind of matching Nate's speed, because this is a 10-round fight.
That right there, we call it ripping off. You know, it's cool to touch, but then you got to rip off something hard.
Yes, sir. Nate don't really rip off. He kind of just pop.
And Masvidal continues to fight as a southpaw. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Let go of him, George. Let go of
There's the right hook, nothing right hook.
That's the
slapper by Nate Diaz. Of course, he wants to add some snap to those punches. That's a counter from Masvidal. Masvidal, nice check, right hook.
Nate was attempting a big overhand left and got caught.
Yeah, got caught with that check right hook by Masvidal, beginning to find his rhythm, and tempo going to the body with the jab, but Diaz backing him up with body shots. The peekaboo guard employed by Masvidal. Final seconds of the second. A more competitive second round in terms of the statistics, and an entertaining affair through 2 rounds.
Better round for Jorge. Still, that was a very close round.
Very close, but a better round indeed for Masvidal.
Oh, man.
Masvidal training at high elevation in Las Vegas, and under the old school methods of Pt2, chopping wood. And now Diaz looking to chop down Masvidal to kick off round 3. Back comes Masvidal, putting together some great punches from angles, and Masvidal opening up on Diaz.
That's what we need. You know, I think that the difference here, Diaz most recently felt that 3-minute round on game night, you know, against Jake Paul.
The headline continues to be that Masvidal fights from a southpaw stance and is having success.
Yeah, he's having more success this round, but I think it revolves around him actually just letting his hands go this round early on.
Yeah, trust in your cardio and letting those hands go.
Exactly.
Goes to the body, digging to the body as Masvidal. The
good
jab.
Angle.
And there, yes, very good angle work, landing the combination.
Now I wonder if Nate had any idea Jorge would come out in a southpaw.
I would have, yeah, you would have.
Is he boxing like he cared, though? You know?
Yeah.
Is he boxing like
I think I said it in the walk into the ring. He has 0 Fs to give.
Yeah.
In any event, and he keeps coming forward. Jab tries to curl the hook behind the high guard of Masvidal, goes to the body. Man, they are throwing bunches and bunches. In that last round, Masvidal threw 76 punches, landed 21. Diaz threw 73, landed 14. We're past the midway point of the third. Diaz going to work. Oh, counter left by Masvidal upstairs.
That was a little low.
Yeah, Masvidal's gonna have to land some really good body shots to slow Nate down. Because these head shots, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna slow him down much, but those body shots, they definitely will.
I gotta tell you, Diaz, his body looks much better.
Good counter left hand by Masvidal.
Than it did against Jake Paul. We know that.
Well, again, he was way heavier. Yeah,
Absolutely.
10 pounds heavier. He's fought at 155 and 170 as a mixed martial artist, so 175 more natural weight for both these guys. Here tonight as Masvidal lands another stiff jab from southpaw by Masvidal.
And it's a perfect way for Nate to get this. Nate to get this fight back. He lost against Jorge Masvidal at MMA. You know, he's going to take this fight so serious.
And he's doing just that. It's, again, the relentless pressure and pace of Diaz, but Masvidal using angles, using power shots, but Diaz now picking up pace. Under 30 seconds left in the third, but it's Masvidal's using the angles.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly what he needs to do against Nate Diaz. Keep turning, keep forcing Nate to move his feet.
And Nate's just still there, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue.
He's just still in there.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't know how to punch and move at the same time. The funny part about Nate is he don't give a damn, so he's moving out of position, but still letting his hands go.
Diaz fights like he's an extra of The Walking Dead. Just keeps coming forward.
But that's where those big shots are going to be landed from Jorge. When he's pivoted out, Nate's trying to circle back kind of towards him. That's where the big shots can be landed.
Listen to me, you're doing good, okay? You got to work that body more. When you're throwing hooks to the body,
There you go, body
and then duck.
Punches, but they threw again. They're throwing. They're averaging over 75 punches around.
That's amazing.
And we have reached round number 4, scheduled for 10 in the light heavyweight division. And every fight is different, but definitely a much better looking Diaz in terms of his approach, technique, and effect. And Masvidal right there as well. They clinch. And
I'm curious if we'll see Jorge move into that orthodox stance. He's doing pretty decent for.
Well, he's made his bread and butter, though, right, with the orthodox stance.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks comfortable at southpaw.
Right hand heavy.
He's an orthodox fighter.
Yeah, so he's right hand heavy from the southpaw stance. And I got a feeling, to your point, I think he's going to switch up at some point, Sugar, and start really letting some stuff go.
Diaz going to the body like his trainer, Richard Perez, wants him to do.
Come on, work, guys. Pull your arm. There you go.
That is a tough style to have. You know you're going to get punched a lot, but that's how you beat guys. People out-punch themselves, punching you in the face, and then you start taking over.
Good overhand counter left by Masvidal. The jab stings Diaz. Another jab lands for Masvidal. Diaz comes back with a double jab of his own. But the counter punches for Masvidal, they are eye-catching.
Yeah, he's taking short steps back, and he's just...
And he's sitting down now on these right hooks.
Come on, work, gentlemen, work.
Really good combination right there from Jorge.
Well, Masvidal hands down, trying to bait.
Nate, like he does, always right back, right?
Yup, pivot, back on him.
Constant volume. Trying to wear down Masvidal. Masvidal digs to the body with the right.
Very few people can have that style, that punching slow, just in your grill the entire fight. This guy will not lay off the well as he lays off the break. He's walking around smiling.
Looking at you saying, oh yeah, watch. And then boom, back to it. But Masvidal again to the body.
Yeah, that's the thing with Nate. You got to stay focused. Can't allow his antics to get to you. And right there we saw he got caught with a 1-2. Masvidal got caught with a 1-2 after Nate walked off. But then he came back with a body shot.
Yep.
Again, clean, effective punching, the #1 criteria in boxing. 10 seconds left in the fourth as the crowd serenades the